And here we begin. Hello there everybody, the Half Person here. And welcome back to, welcome right now to the season finale of Senran Kagura Shinovi versus the Hanzo storyline. And yeah, this is the final boss, confronting Asuka versus Yumi. Here we go, the battle of the ages, or the battle of, as Grandpa Hanzo says, all of the mountains, all in one room. Mountains, yeah. Funny how, now that we oh so conveniently figured out their deal, they are now, like, they feel like it's necessary for them to, like, name drop everything. Like, before they were incredibly vague, and now they're like, oh yeah, my grandpa! You know, like, now they are free to, like, reveal all the information. You know, just how we just conveniently figured everything out beforehand. Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, what you believe is not the same as what everyone else believes, though. Well, you're kinda sorta right, except for the whole good and evil parts. They can coexist, because look at what we're doing right now. Has a right to exist? Who says? Who is like the official assigner of this thing has the right to exist and this thing doesn't? Like, you're not really one to say that. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of impossible to always be 100% good. So you're gonna kill him, basically. And here's the part where they troll you and they say, oh no, it's not my utopia, it's my grandpa's utopia. If you have any problems, go talk to him. Exactly, there's so many things in between, it's not just black and white. Do you know why? 'Cause I'm a goofy goober! Rock! Ba ba da ba ba. My grandpa told me. Seriously? Like, you could have given like a big explanation, you could have been more wise, you could have come up with a fantastic comeback. Everything was set up perfectly. And instead, you regurgitate the same thing that you told the Hebijo when they were attacking you. My grandpa told me, so it must be true. Like, God, you're in the right track. But then you just completely went off the rails. Yeah, the whole my parents died thing, so the entire world is shit argument. Well, look, I mean, we're trying to keep the balance. We're not saying that there's balance all the time. Good stuff will happen and bad stuff will happen, and we need to fight to minimize the bad stuff. You know, we're not saying that... Ugh. She's not making any sense. Right, but... Sure, and you have to deal with it. Like, just because, you know, the one bad thing happened that one time, like, the entire world shouldn't have to pay for it. Nope, suddenly we teleported somewhere. Unify the world of Shinovi by killing everyone except the people that agree with us. It's essentially a political party in the making. Alright then. Well, not if I kill you first. Yeah, apparently I'm going Super Saiyan. Or either my perfume is like really strong, you can even see the stench. Sure, come on, enough talking, let's go. Let's begin. There we go. Yeah, I was starting to get a little long-winded by the end of it. They were just kind of stating the obvious. Anyway, here we go. We're about to kick her ass. So this is supposed to be the final battle. I don't know why, like, just for the sake of the drama of the scene, we're, like, teleported in this, like, a random area. I don't know why that happens. There must have some stupid explanation, like the Shinobi barriers are transforming and, like, they're so powerful that they're taking you to another plane of existence. Some weird-ass thing. So this is essentially the final destination of this game. You know, it's just this big, flat arena with nothing on it, where you can just fight to your heart's content. Okay, so I'm not particularly sure what to do here. I'm really strong, so it's not like she can kill me immediately, but, should I? Yeah, let's do it. Frantic mode. Let's take the risk. Wata! Rainbow pennies. All the way. Whoop. Come on. Stay still, please. There. Yeah. I'm not able to. There we go. The thing is, the camera isn't really letting me have a good hold on her. Come on. Ah, stop doing that ground attack. That's what's ruining everything. It's so slow. Oh, don't do that. That's gonna ruin everything. Ah. Okay, then now she's transforming. Okay, I need to find a good combo to be able to send her flying to rip her clothes off. That's what I want. And, you know, doing that ground move ain't gonna do shit. Maybe if I hold down triangle, there's another move entirely. So maybe I can do that. Duh! That's one? Nope. Whoop! There we go. Well, I guess it did work. Even though it doesn't look like it, it looks very counterintuitive to what I want. Yup! What? Yes, send her flying. Awesome. So I only need to do that twice, and there, she's fully naked. Well, not fully naked. She's, like, in her underpants, but she will be fully naked soon. If I just keep it up. There we go. Ugh, I really hate that earth move. It's so slow. She has to do that animation, and then it happens. I don't like it. Come on. Get out of my way. There we go. Mashing buttons. Oh. Aerial raves. Alright, cool. Okay, everything is under control. It doesn't matter how many ice. Doesn't matter how much ice you can throw at me. I'm gonna reign supreme. Yeah. Okay. Triangle. Burrow down. There we go. I can just keep doing that. Oh no, I leveled up. That was the worst time for me to level up. I hate it when that happens. Now I have to. She's gonna have to start from square one. Wait, actually, I know a thing that I can do. I can actually do limit breaks. I can keep doing this, and I lose health whenever I do it. There we go. I can speed up the process like that way more. Awesome. Yeah, I can just keep doing that. Awesome. Sure, we'll probably miss out on her ultimate, but that's fine. Whenever we do her story. There we go. Awesome. Now let's kill. Ultimate Secret Ninja Art. Suffer. Oh, great! A giant frog. Alright, we're ready. Wata! Die. The giant frog knows no mercy. Dead. Alright, so that should be the end, right? That's the end of the boss, right? The final boss has been defeated, and everything is good in the world, right? I love how the frog is still, like, kicking her ass. Like, it just will never, ever stop. It's like the Hulk when he defeats Loki. I mean, flat out just kicks Loki's ass in the Avengers. It's like, oh, I am Loki, I am a god, and then just Hulk comes in and just destroys him like he's some sort of weird plush doll. Like a really big horned plush doll. And for some reason, the character models are way farther away than before. It's weird. I would have liked it if they were that far away all the time instead of like super close up like they were before. Yeah, well, your body can only take so much abuse. Let's see if you can still say that when I beat you a second time. Okay. Just as I thought, you and me? That is a terrible nickname. By the way, why the hell do you need that black fade in and fade out just to have her appear? Why can't she just, like pop her head in? Or, like, why can't she just move in to the shot? Why the transition? It just seems so counterintuitive. That unbending whale thingamadoohickey, you know, that one. Totally gave up. I just had to go to the store and buy myself some new clothes. Oh, apparently everyone's there. Yep. Immediately after we started questioning their ideals, they're like, I don't even know what to believe in anymore. Yeah, you decide our destiny for us, and not like we can actually think for ourselves. Let me guess, you're gonna like fuse it and turn it into like a super duper ninja art scroll, and she's gonna be super powerful. Alright, just borrow, I'll be sure to bring it back later, okay? Please remind me, I'll put a post-it note so I don't forget. Forbidden technique. Okay, so now you're bringing out the trump card. Oh gosh, she is turning into Super Saiyan. I was joking, but she's like, oh! You're gonna see her with like blonde hair, spiky all over the place. Nope. She just farted and you can see the stench all over the place. Her naked butt just farted. You unseal everything. What does pleasure have to do with your fighting? Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I'll keep kicking your ass over and over again. Oh gee, if only I could do something similar on my end. Yep, and there we go. It even has the black fade in and fade out, just like the other ones. Oh, how unexpected. Yeah. Again, I don't understand why nobody's on screen, why there's only one of them when there's so much space for everyone else. I mean, look at it. They even pulled the camera back a little bit, and they still can't put more than only a few people in there. I mean, at the very least, you can switch everyone out. I mean, Ikaruga's just standing there doing nothing. At least switch him out to have everybody appear. Also, Yumi's just standing there. Like, she could easily, like, kill us all right now. But no, she's gonna wait. She's just gonna wait until she becomes super powerful and she gets beaten up again. There we go. Psha! I am now greener than before! No, not much the strength of her will. It's more like the strength of all the scrolls that we borrow from other people to make us more powerful. Okay, here we go, round 2. So, this is very expected. This is not unexpected at all. Oh my god, wall of text. So, somehow, all of that power gave her a whole new set of clothing. And I'm still dying. So, yeah, might be a good idea to actually go ahead and kick her ass as fast as possible so that we don't have to worry about us dying later. And we're in frantic mode, so it's a lot worse for us if we're not careful. If we get hit, then that's it. We're done. Come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, you gotta be very careful. You need to find an opening and take it immediately. If you hesitate, then you're done. Well, let's just see this transformation one more time. And, okay, now the difficulty will be ramped up by a significant amount. Here, basically the ideal way of doing things is to just chip away at her damage slowly. And obviously send her flying so that, okay. Ah, damn it. I got frozen. Well, that's not gonna do it. Another thing that I can do are ninja arts. I can do ninja arts if I want to, like, strip her away of her clothing. Wata! There we go, so that's one. Okay, so that's not ideal, but, we can definitely do that. Nah, yeah, that ain't working. Okay, so yeah, I guess now, well, we already saw the ultimate ninja arts. So I guess now the goal here would be to just defeat her. Hopefully we can level up during this time. That might be a good thing to have. Come on, I'll just wait for her to stop. There we go. Wata! Alright. So now she has like a tiny bit of health, a tiny bit of clothing and a tiny bit of health. Whoa! Okay. Right. Keep going. Wah! Alright, so if I want to take off like the last of her clothing, then we would need to like do a heavy ninja arts. Oh, there we go. Hey, I defeated her. Fantastic. I was so powerful I didn't even notice. Oh well. We met our goal to do the ultimate and to see her naked. And that's what we did. And now we have this very kind of somber, serious kind of pose right here. She has the most serious look on her face right now. Again, dressed up like that, I can't take it seriously. But whatever. This just kind of marks the finale. We're done. We defeated the boss. We were very close to dying. Yeah, I forgot that small detail of you don't recuperate any of your clothing. You just stay how you were before. Yeah, I probably should have saved the ultimate for the very, very end. I got too hasty. Right now, we are not in that weird place anymore. We teleported back to where we were. Yep. Yep, your clothes are torn and everything. Oh no, you ought to go to the store and buy something new. Yeah, at this point it doesn't really matter. Now you need to accept the biological facts and that your body is so hurt that you can't move anymore. So he's still alive. Okay, so Murakuma was saying stuff like, oh, it was too late, and stuff, so it was kind of implying that, oh, you know, the guy might be dead. But then Minori was saying that we want Grandpa to get better, so we're saying, okay, so he probably has this really heavy disease and he might die from it. So he's like, okay, might as well carry out his agenda while he still lives. Okay, so that's obviously not the end. We're gonna have a little bit of a story segment right here. I'm pretty sure that your grandpa will like bop you on the head for being so idiotic. Yumi leans forward. I quickly reach out and catch her in my arms. What do you think it means, you freaking Sherlock Holmes genius, friggin' smart people named Neil deGrasse Tyson? It's very obvious. Look, all of the hints are everywhere. Yumi pushes me away and stumbles to her feet. Her cold eyes smolder with the embers of her spirit. I just realized, like, her cold eyes burn with, like, embers. Like, still, like, that doesn't fit. That's, like, completely, like, contradictory. Her cold eyes, and it's doing stuff like burning or embers. What? So what is it? Is it cold or hot? Which ones? I mean, she's hot, but her ability is being cold. So what? I don't know. Her lips quiver as she speaks. As she speaks. Learn to pronunciate, damn. I need to learn how to speak. Alright. Bedridden. Alright. Yumi looks back up at me with tears in her eyes. Her grandfather, who loved her in her parents' place, will die soon. I finally understand why she's so desperate for victory. If I were in her shoes, I don't think I would ever admit defeat. Look, Yumi, like, if all of the guessing girls were struggling so much with just one school, like, by the time they actually meet their goal, Kurokage will have been long dead. And they're all gonna be like, what? But that's what ninjas do. You know what the five of us decided before the battle began? We confirmed with Master Korea that declining our quote-unquote prize is not against the rules. What is that? Can you say it in Japanese, please? What is a campfire? Yeah, it's weird. Asuka's weird with making friends. It's always like, oh, these people want to kill us, let's be friends. Yumi seems confused. Yumi laughs bitterly, amazement in her eyes. It's the first time I see her smile. A wry smile, but it counts. Oh, fantastic, just like that. We just got into this, like, death-defying battle with everybody. And we're like, hey, let's hang out now. I don't think it's that easy, but hey, this is fiction, so of course it's gonna work. I raise a hand and turn around. I look back at her and find her holding a katana. The look in her eyes is still fierce and determined, though she's struggling to stay on her feet. Why are you so hell-bent on that? Seriously, if you want to win, then like, go kill a goat or something and get yourself the satisfaction. Like, what? Like, you clearly lost, go mess with someone else, run away or something. Be like, I'll be back, or some shit like that. Like, you're so rigid. You're just gonna die here and now. She's not a person who can wield a katana. How do you know that? Well, anyway, if we both use katana, I would most likely win. I'm sure Yumi knows that too. But even if she knows it, she fights. She doesn't give up, no matter the odds. She's that kind of person. Okay, so before we do that, learn how to construct proper sentences. My life for my grandfather's ambitions? Is that really what you were trying to say? I think you're saying, I will give my life for my grandfather's ambitions. So, like, I think you got a little hungry and started eating words. Okay, black screen, of course. You know what's better than a bunch of text and a simple background? Well, just flat out text with no background. Yumi runs towards me with a death wish. I have no other choice but to raise my wakizashi. Our weapons are just about to clash. This could be the end for one of us. But then... a weird special effect appeared in front of the screen. A large man appears in front of me, his back turned. A shinobi has placed himself between us. Yumi and I freeze at the same time. We almost cut down the man in the middle. For such a huge man, his voice is soft and strained. Grandfather? So he's Kurokage? Nah, no, it couldn't be. Just some random dude. Kurokage eases the katana out of her hand. Yep, she's a fool. Well, I guess I missed the voice acting. Oh well. He rasps the words in a weak little voice, but when he holds her, his grip is like iron. I see big tears stream down from Yumi's eyes. Kurokage was bedridden. That's what Yumi said. He must have used all of his strength to be here for her. To be here for all of the members of Gessen Academy. Oh, so now Hanzo's there too. My grandpa taps my shoulder lightly. Grandpa stares at Kurakage and Yumi with clear eyes. When Grandpa calls him, he turns around slowly. His face is pale, with countless scars. It is the face of a shinobi who has seen far too much death. Hearing Grandpa's words, Kurakage looks a bit surprised. What bet, by the way? I didn't hear anything about a bet. Grandpa points at Yumi, still in Kurakage's embrace. A single tear winds its way over Kurakage's scars. Oh, come on, melodrama. For him, Yumi and her sisters are a light, shining brightly with no shadow. Looking at Yumi, Kurakage, and Grandpa, I realize the battle is truly over now. Great. Oh yeah, those guys, they were fighting their own fight too. But after I ask that, someone slaps me hard in the back. Jeez, let me take a wild guess who that is. Yep. Oh, okay. Apparently that was 2 sentences rather than 1. Alright. I turn around fast and see Homura, scarred all over but smiling. Great. We almost died! And she's fine. No, God, right now? Dude, we just finished the final boss. As soon as she finishes saying that, she raises her katana. She looks ready right now. Great. It's always about baths with her. Great, and let me take a while, guys. She's gonna invite everybody. She thinks it over, then puts away all her swords. Oh, by the way, she fights with using 7 swords. Well, she usually uses 6, but there's a 7th one. Homura jabs her finger at my face. Great, let's all go and be naked with each other. Homura raises her arm, signaling to the others. Her friends wave back in the distance and come towards us. Looking closely, I see my friends running with them too. Uh-huh. And I come up with a brilliant idea. Sure, of course the guessing girls are gonna come in. I don't know, Asuka has this tendency of making friends with people that want to kill her. Well, I mean, that's how Goku did it. Almost like every single friend that Goku has initially was like an enemy, technically. So, yeah, I guess it kind of works in anime. Homura gives me a double take. Then she starts chuckling and bursts into a laugh. As soon as I hear her answer, I run towards Yumi. My god, invite the Heavy Joe members? Look, those were like flat out like 100% evil. Jeez, like they were cursing and just they were all talking about killing. They were terrible. And yet you still want to invite them? It's been a while since we last saw them. Yep. I turn around and answer with a big cheerful smile. We're all shinobi just and the same. Just the same, basically. Yep. Well, there we go. That's it. Senran Kagura Shinobi versus Staff. So yeah, that's the credits. Oh my god. Let me just stretch for a little bit. That was 2 hours, 27 minutes. 2, 1, and there we go. That's 2 hours and 28 minutes. No boy. Well, that certainly was something. And just so you know, this is only 1/4 of the game. 1/4. We're barely a quarter through the game. We still got 3 more stories. The Homura Crimson Squad story, you don't actually get it until after you beat the other 2 squads. You need to beat Hanzo, Gessen, and Hebijo before you can unlock the 4th one, which is the Homura Squad. And then after that, there's still more stuff. So, yeah. That we haven't, I think we still haven't unlocked all of the lingerie, we haven't unlocked all of the clothing, there's still so much more to see. And, yeah, I don't know. The question is, do I keep going with this series? Because in terms of playing the game, it seems that I've already made my point. I mean, if you guys are interested in this kind of game, then this is essentially what it is. Like, even the structure of the story is very similar through all of the different schools. Basically, the only big difference is who you play as. And all of them are different in their own little way, you know, depending on their weapons and their speed and their size. And, you know, they're a bunch of small little things. But in essence, all of the different stories and all the different factions are exactly the same. So I don't know. It all depends on... I mean, I am very motivated to keep doing all the other ones because Senran Kagura, and I'm surprised, especially recently, but Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus has been one of the most consistently watched series because all of them have a relatively good amount of views, at the very least for the kind of videos that I have, that they're usually like 0 to 5 views. All of them have like 20 to 50 to even higher than that. And, you know, the views vary, but they have never gone down. So, you know, that's kind of inspiring me to keep on going. Especially if I'm going to be doing like another season with the other characters and all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm relying a lot on the comments on this one. Like, what do you guys want? Do you guys want me to keep on going? And if you want me to keep on going, like, at all, then do you want it to be immediate? Do you want me to keep going, like, immediately after this one, or do you just want me to move on and do some other stuff? I mean, who knows? I mean, if I take a break, then that'll make you guys more excited for when it comes back, you know, rather than just getting it immediately. But I don't know. I mean, the Estival Versus game is coming up very soon, so you can consider this Shinovi Versus as like the road to Estival Versus. But again, I don't even know when the American version is coming. I saw an interview by one of the producers, like one of the main people of the company that is making the game, that said that they're working on subtitles for the Western version. So it's pretty much confirmed that there will be a Western release in some shape, way, or form. Righteous Boobage by Kenichiro Takaki. Actually, that was the guy. That was the guy who had the interview taken. But yeah, he was talking about subtitles and stuff, so I'm assuming that there will be another game on PS4 and Vita with the subtitles, essentially the same as this one in terms of like localization. But yeah, I've already seen trailers for the game, and it looks pretty damn cool. It seems that there are a lot of things that were made better. There's like wall running and wall jumping and like uppercuts and stuff like that, so I'm very anxious to see that. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a lot more fan service, and there's going to be, like, a photo shoot mode. There's going to be, like special finishers that have the characters be, like, completely fully naked, and again, they're blocked out by, like, giant beams of light, which are actually, they actually cover up more of the body than the actual, like, character icons and stuff. I don't know. But either way, that game looks gorgeous on PS4. I have no idea how it's going to look on Vita, but I don't have a PS4, so unless I have a PS4, then, yeah, I'm going to do it on Vita. Basically the same as how I'm doing it now on my Vita TV and stuff like that, because I'm assuming it's going to be compatible. It wouldn't make sense. Like, it'd be stupid if it wasn't. But anyway, here we go. Ideal world. I gotta be... How much did I level up? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Cool. Still not as strong as Yagyu, but anyway. Let's save this data. We're done. We're freaking done. And I recorded all this on my old software, so I know exactly where all of the files are gonna end up. Nothing should be lost. So yeah. Next time when I record on the newer Elgato game capture stuff, I'm gonna do a few test runs to see where all of the footage actually ends up, and if it actually even ends up getting recorded at all, rather than just assuming that it all gets recorded and just waste 2.5 hours on my time that I will never get back. Now that really is stealing my time, like Murakuma would say. Anyway, we're done. Don't be sad if this is the end of the journey, because this really isn't. This is barely like season 1 of the journey. But hey, just because it's the end, that only means it's the beginning of something new. if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. And if you enjoyed the entire series as a whole, be sure to give the series a like. There's a playlist where you can go ahead and watch all of those videos again in succession, you know, all at once if you want. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff, and if you want to see this series in particular, then again, hit me up in the comments, tell me, yes, I want more Senran Kagura, or no, I want less of it, take a break, go play something else, and then come back to it later, or, you know, whatever. Or you can subscribe. You can subscribe to my channel, and you can, you know, just see everything. You can be updated on everything that's coming out, because I do a whole bunch of other stuff aside from just Senran Kagura, because, yeah, it's just fun. And I'm working on a lot of scripted stuff, too. I have a top 10, I have a review, a collab review, and yeah, okay, so that's 3 things, and then there's like a 4th thing. But yeah, it's all like huge, big, kind of scripted little productions, so those usually take a long time, which is why I kind of have these Let's Plays to hold you guys over. But anyway, I also got college and stuff, so yeah, I got a life, so it's weird. All of those things take a lot of time. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I'm the Hat Person, and I will see you guys next time for some more adventures. Later.